guys, welcome to Ultimate Guide to Social Media. Today we're going to talk about how to get your first social media manager client. So this is a question that I always get all the time. How do I get started? You've had your training and you're ready to start your agency and get your first client. Well, let's find out how to do that. So one of the good things that you should be doing is the 5 channels of contact. You should be reaching out to different businesses every single day regarding your services. So you can do 10 messages on Facebook, 10 messages on direct message for Instagram, 10 text messages, 10 emails, and 10 phone calls per day. At the end of the week, that's 250 businesses that you will have reached out to. Next, you're going to schedule a meeting. Now, I've talked about this before. You can use Google Calendar to schedule the meetings. It's just a little bit more professional. It sends them an email, and you can also use it as a reminder to let both parties know, like, hey, we have a meeting. And you guys can meet at your office if you have an office. You can meet at the library. They have private rooms, or you can meet at my favorite place, which is Starbucks, because I just love the atmosphere. And another reason why I love Starbucks is because once you're starting to talk about your services, other people around you can hear. And I've gotten many clients just because they were eavesdropping off of me. And it's kind of funny, but it's true. Like, people are hearing, like, oh, I offer this and I offer that. These are my services. This is what I've done. And then they're kind of curious, like, oh, I have a business. Can you help me? Like, that's literally another way to get customers indirectly. So during your meeting, you want to sell yourself. You want to use persuasion, which basically means selling. You want to let them know, like, these are the facts about me. This is what I've been able to do. This is my history. This is what I've been able to create. And this is what I can do for you. You want to ask questions because they have concerns. And if you don't ask them what those concerns are, then you won't know what those concerns are. If you do research and you can look in on a business and figure out things that they might need, but you'll never know what they're actually experiencing inside of the business until they tell you. Next, you want to paint pictures because people need pictures to understand, translate things that they're not familiar with. So it's easy for a social media manager to talk about, oh, your analytics this and your algorithm this and that. But if you've never heard these words before, you're just like, what are you talking about? So you need to paint a picture with words so that they understand, oh, okay, this is what you're talking about. I've experienced that before. Oh, okay, that's what that means. So you need to do that. And the last thing is you want to show proof. Show that you can do this. Show that you've done this before. And if it's your first client and you're like, but I haven't. Okay, that's why it's important to have a white label agency or some history where maybe you've worked with other companies, maybe as a freelancer or maybe even for free. So have some kind of proof that you can show to them so that they feel comfortable hiring you. And the last thing that you want to do is ask for the sell. Once you've done all of that, you just want to let them know, like, hey, this is my price. This is what comes with the price. This is when I begin. This is how we communicate. And doing those things is assuming the sell. Like, I'm literally going to keep going until you, like, make me shut up. So I'm just going to keep telling you literally the next step to get to the next point and to the invoice. Once the invoice is paid, that's the goal. That's the end goal of that. So assume the sell and ask for it. So that is the last step, you guys. After doing this video, after making sure you're doing every single step of this, there's no way that you're not going to get your first client and then just redo that over and over and over until you get to the goal that you're looking for. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Stay tuned for the next video.